Alright, so what is up everybody on YouTube? This is Bullet RC coming to you guys again with another weekly sneaker rotation. Desperately needing a haircut, but I'll get that sooner or later. And all I wanted to say before we get into this one is that the release of all these sample industries, our new Warriors collection, will be on May 1st, which is this Friday, which is the same day Avengers comes out. Definitely want to go see the Avengers movie. And also, if you guys are within my size range for shoes or clothes, I did just update my site, bullsbodega.bigcartel.com, and I put up some new shoes up there for sale. Some of them are already gone, but I will leave a link down below just in case anybody wants to check that out. And you know, like I said, links will be down below, so everything's easy. So without further ado, I'm done talking for now. Let's go ahead and get into Monday. Okay guys, so for Monday, I have these right here. Now if you are following me on Instagram, you kind of already knew this was coming up. This is the Bread 11, and I did post a picture of them, like I said, on Monday of last week. So everyone kind of knew that this one was going to land in this week's sneaker rotation. I remember the camp out for these. It was like a 20+ hour camp out for these and the Thunder 4s, which I still have both of these pairs, these and the Thunder 4s. And cold, rainy, it was just horrible weather conditions. And then I walk in the mall the next day, wait 2 hours, and actually get my size. After I did all that camping out, I literally got a size 11 for all that camping out, and then came the next day, waited for 2 hours, and got my size, and let the 11 go to one of my friends for resale. But that's the Bread 11, man. This is a classic. You know, this is just a classic shoe. The patent looks really good outside. I think that's, you know, the shine on that patent leather is just, it's great, to be honest. Anyways, that was Monday. Not too much to say about this one. Let's go ahead and hop into Tuesday. Alright guys, so next up for Tuesday, I went with one of my favorite shoes in my collection. I did get this kick from We Are Kicks Daily. Like I said, I had dropped my video about 2 days ago actually on how to get shoes after release, so if you haven't checked that out, definitely check that out. And this is another site that I definitely recommend, or Instagram/site that I definitely recommend. They're actually, I think, based down in Florida if I'm not mistaken, but this is the kick right here. Of course, the Big Bang LeBron 9, definitely one of my favorite LeBron 9 colorways. Another one of my favorite LeBron 9 colorways is definitely the LeBron 9 China. Unfortunately, when I did get these, they did not come with the original insoles, so I did have to go ahead and put in one of my you know, my Nike Air Max insoles in these because they just work. They work perfectly fine. And I think I got these for about $250. Yeah, I think it was like $257 or $263 all in total. So you guys know, for a bigger size, you know, Big Bang. And when I did buy these originally, they were probably worn about 1 or 2 times. Like, they were really lightly used. The sole wasn't that dirty at all. Of course, I dirtied up the soles a bit more. But I just got them for a definitely good price. But anyways, that was Tuesday. That was the LeBron 9 Big Bang. So let's go ahead and hop into Wednesday. Alright guys, so hopping into Wednesday, we have another one of my favorites, and this is the Cement Air Jordan 4. I would love to have a 1999 pair with the Nike Air in the original gray color, like that's original cement gray. Of course, I think the colorway on the newer ones is a tech gray, and it's a little bit of a darker gray, and I would just love to have a 99 pair with the original gray, the original leathers. Of course, the sole might be a bit in the question. I probably have to get a sole swap on them just because it is an older shoe, but I would love to have a 99 pair of Cement 4s. That is definitely a grail of mine. Like, this shoe took me about 7 months to grab when it came out in 2011. And if any of these shoes, I do have a Throwback Thursday video, like more on-feet shots and stuff like that. I will leave a link down below so you guys can check out those videos as well if you want some more looks at. I know I got one for the Breads. I think I got one for the Big Bangs too, and these ones. So be looking out for those as well if you haven't seen them already. But man, not much to say. Classic silhouette, classic colorway, white, tech gray, black, and red. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that. So anyways, that was Cement 4 for Wednesday. Let's go ahead and hop into something a little bit more high-end, I guess you could say, for Thursday. Alright guys, for Thursday, as I said, we're going to get a little bit more into that high-end. As you guys have seen earlier, probably, I think it was either this week, no, it was last week, I did pick these up from Jack Threads. The Adidas Y3 Yoji Boost. And why I said this is more high-end, because this shoe actually retails for about $300, but I was able to get it for about 25% off on Jack Threads. some people were going on there and asking me, you know, hey, it's not really working, the code isn't working anymore. When I went to go grab it, the code worked. They might have switched it around for some of the final sizes, but when they were first like added to the site, you know, listed, it was working. I'm not sure why it's not working now on some of them, and some of it is. You know, sometimes sites just switch it up sometimes. But like I was saying, the Adidas Y3 Yoji Boost, and with this shoe, it's an all neoprene upper basically. And with that, I'm mentioning that because when you go to tie these up, depending on how you tie them, depending on how wide your foot is, the shape of your foot, to me kind of depends on how good they're gonna look on your feet. If you have more like shallow and narrow, like more skinny feet, I guess you could say, the shoe's gonna look really good, because when you have the shoe on, you want this look. Like you want this look, you want kind of want that more pointy toe look. But for me, my left foot is bigger than my right, so my toes, they don't bunch up, but you can kind of see where they end. It doesn't end as like streamlined as they do with just the paper on the inside, basically. So that is one thing to look for shoes that don't really have a lot of support in the front, or a lot of structure in the front, depending on how your foot is shaped. Your size of your foot, it can also, you know, alter how the shoe is going to look on your foot. Like I said, with this shoe, you basically want this look right here, that really clean, streamlined look. But with my left foot, it's not exactly like that. I still love the shoe, no doubt, but it is not like that. So anyways, let's go ahead and hop into Friday. Alright guys, so for the kicks on Friday, it's actually two different shoes, and I want to give a huge shout out to Reebok Classics and Finish Line. I was able to do some work with both of those companies, like real collab work. So it was really dope, and in the deal, I actually walked away with these, the Reebok Fury Light and also the Reebok Classics Ventilator. Now the Ventilator was really cool to me because this shoe was actually worn by Kendrick Lamar as well. You know, he was also a part of the campaign for these, so I kind of like low-key work with Kendrick Lamar on this project, like very low-key work with them, but that was really dope. And then the Fury Light was an interesting shoe to me, because I do like the Reebok Insta Pump Fury. Of course, that has different collabs, like the Babe collab. Then there was the Concepts collab that kind of looks like a Versace shoe. I know former Simpson got those. That's definitely a shoe I would like. And there's a couple other like hybrids or adaptations of the Reebok Fury or the Reebok Pump Fury, you know, either way. I think there's another one called the Reebok Insta Fury Road that I also like, but this is the Fury Light, this is the Ventilator. So once again, shout out to Reebok and Finish Line. I appreciate you guys reaching out to me, and I appreciate the work you guys gave me. So anyways, that's these two shoes. Let's go ahead and hop into Saturday. Alright guys, so for Saturday I have a shoe that needs no introduction at all. That is of course the Columbia 4. Now I'm definitely glad I actually picked these up earlier this year, and I think this is probably one of the best remastered shoes as far as quality goes, in my opinion. I think this was the first official remastered Jordan to come out, I believe. I know the Mellow ones came out in a remastered box too, so maybe not, but the first like OG kind of colorway-esque thing to be remastered. And I think I'm really glad to actually get these ones. Like I said before, the leather quality to me was on point, the construction was on point, and out of all the remastered shoes that I have gotten so far from Jordan brand, I think this was the best. The first one was the best, and I think the worst would have to be probably the French Blue 7s. That was probably the worst, and I actually ended up taking those back because to me, after having them, sitting with them, and just being like, yo, do I really think that this shoe is worth, with the paint problems and stuff it had, you know, a sticker kind of sticking out of the leather, was it really worth my 200 bucks? And in the end, I just really didn't think it was. So took it back to Foot Locker and got my $200 back. But once again, really glad I held on to these. These look great in the sunlight. This midnight navy color has kind of a glisten to it. I don't want to say it's glitter on the inside, but it's kind of like has a sparkle effect. It's dope though, and they look really good. So anyways, that is Saturday, so let's go ahead and hop into the last shoe of this rotation, which has no laces and is a bit more casual. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so for Sunday I had more of a formal event to get to, so I switched it up this day and went with a more casual look. Now this time I went with the Aces Chelsea boot. You guys have been seeing these around a lot. I did an unboxing, of course. I have a tan pair and a black pair, kind of the, you know, easy colors, the two base colors, and maybe I'll get a gray or a navy blue. But I did get these from aces.com, so if you guys are looking for them, I will leave a link down below. Go true to size in my opinion, and this is more of the flatter, not as pointy-toed model of the Aces Chelsea boot. There are more pointed versions like this one. As I had noted before, that you guys can see the toe boxes on these are a little bit different. This one is a little bit more wide, and this one is a little bit more narrow. So it's going to run a little bit tighter on your foot, but don't go a size up, because I just don't think, these already look long on your feet, so you definitely don't want a size that is too big. And they definitely aren't the most comfortable shoe at all. This pair, because they are a cheaper version of a Chelsea boot, they are flatter. Probably not going to last you as long as, you know, maybe a $250 pair or a $300 pair. You know, this is one of those things where you get into like that casual market where you get the better suedes or the better leathers or those better brands that are going to last you longer, but at the same time you're going to end up paying more. Now this is one from Aces. I'm not saying it's horrible, but as far as padding goes, this is definitely more of a fashionable option than a functional option, in my opinion. Trust me, you don't want to be walking around in these for too long. If you're going out to dinner or something, yeah, you walk and you sit down, but you don't want to be walking in these for 2 hours plus nonstop. You just really don't want to do that. Anyways guys, that was this week's sneaker rotation. Like I said, I will leave links down below to any extras, Throwback Thursday videos, links to different shoes that you can still grab, like these Chelsea boots that I'm pretty sure you can get to my site. And like I said, man, Sample Industries will be dropping the rest of our collection, which will be, we're not sure if we're going to release the hats yet, but we have hats, 2 t-shirts, and the jacket, of course, and I will leave a link down below to that as well, so you guys can check out the Instagram, Twitter, because it is not live yet. Like I said, releases on May 1st, which is this Friday. So you guys be easy. Much love to all the fam, followers, and supporters. You guys can follow me everywhere at BulletRC. That's Tumblr, that's SoundCloud, that's here, that's there, that's blase, that's blah. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.